Hi, my name is Michael Brignac, and I want to welcome you to BeFinanciallyWoke.com. Thanks for coming by and spending some time with me today. So we're going to talk about something that you guys probably don't like so much, but for me it's one of my favorite subjects, and that subject is debt. Now hold on, don't change just yet. Here's the deal. If you could spend 5 minutes with me, I'm going to teach you how to get rid of all of your debt. That means be completely debt-free in around 2 years. Does that sound interested? Good. Let's get started. Now the first thing that we have to think about when we're thinking about debt is money that's coming in to take care of debt, right? Well, how many of you out there pay yourself first? It's one of the most important parts of this plan. You have to pay yourself first, okay? Pay yourself first, 10% or more of each paycheck that comes in. That means you go down to the bank and you withdraw 10% of whatever it was that you got paid, and then you put it somewhere. Where do you put it? You put it in one of these three little boxes. Now, the system that I created is a hybrid of Robert and Kim Kiyosaki's debt program that helped them get out of debt when they went bankrupt. I've tweaked it a little bit for my needs, and we've used it, my wife Carla and I, and we were able to knock down almost $16,000 worth of debt in about a year and a half. That's not bad, right? So let me show you how it works real quick. I have 3 boxes here. These boxes, what they represent are cash boxes. So you know the little cash boxes that you can go and you can buy at like Home Depot or something like that. You need 3 of them, right? Or you can use shoe boxes, whatever, it doesn't matter. We use cash boxes, you use just a container to hold the money, okay? We're gonna take that 10%, we're gonna split it up into 3 ways, 33% each, right? We're gonna put one in this box, one in this box, and one in this box. Now with the cash box system, you can pay off your debt without having to suffer, without having to live below your means. And that's important, right? I mean, we have to have a quality and a standard of life. Well, this system is going to show you how to do that, okay? Also, with this system, you'll still have money left over to invest. How about that? Let's go on. The first box has an S in it, as you can see. That stands for savings. The second box has an I. Can you guess what that means? Investments. That's what it means. And this last box is for things like wants or charities, okay? So we're going to take a third. We're going to put a third in here, a third in here, and a third in here. And then every month, we're going to come down here to these little boxes, right? And these little boxes are debts. Now, let's talk about your debts for a minute, okay? So I have these organized from debt 1, debt 2, and debt 3, and there's different amounts here. You'll see this amount here is $12.50, here is $56.25, and here it's $12.250. And what these are the balances of each one of these debts. And down here, this number in the lower left-hand corner is the number, the amount of money that you pay each month into this balance, okay? And then this number here in the lower right-hand corner, that's the number of payments left to get to a 0 balance, okay? And that's for all 3 of these boxes. So you can see here, our monthly payment on debt number 1 is $50, our monthly payment on debt number 2 is $125, and our monthly payment on debt number 3 is $220, okay? So here's how this works. That 10% once a month, you're gonna take whatever you've put into this X box, or S box, sorry, I'm thinking games. This S box or savings box, and you're going to put it into this first debt. Now why this first debt and not these other 2? Well, what you want to do is you want to take the debt that you're going to pay off the quickest. And there's a reason for it. So, but follow me. So, debt number 1. We're going to take whatever that is. Let's say it's $50, okay? $50 goes into here, and you make your normal payment of $50 plus this $50. Got it? Then once a month you redo the math here and you take that off, and now you've got $11.50. You following me? You do that every month. And what you're doing is, in this particular case, you're making double payments, right? So it obviously will get paid off faster, in 12 months maybe instead of 25 months. Understand? Okay. So then, when we've paid this off, this $50 here, it's like free money. It's like a $50 raise without having to pay tax on it, right? You're going to take this $50 and you're going to put it over here into this one, just like that. So now this step number 2, because this one has been X'd off, and we're going to take this $50 here and you're going to put it into here, like that. And you're going to pay that $125. So now, instead of paying $125, you're paying $225 into this debt, right? You follow me? When this debt gets paid off, we cross it off and we take the $125, we take the $250s, which is $100, right? We take these two, $225, and we add it to this one here, which is $220, right? So that's a $245, and then that $245 goes into this one. That's it. It's easy. It's simple. That's how you pay your debt off, and you pay it off quick. When you're done, when you've X'd out all 3 of these debts, you have this raise of all this money that you don't have to pay taxes on, that's going to be available for you to put into either the I box, the investment box, or the wants box. If you want to say take a trip to the Bahamas or something, you've got money accumulating in this box. If you want to give to charity, you've got money in that box, right? You don't necessarily have to do the 10%. It's the bare minimum that you need to do to make this work fast enough for you. You could do more. If you can afford 15%, do it. My wife and I put 25% into it, take out when we pay ourselves first. So this is basically the plan. I promised you I'd get this done in 5 minutes or more. I went a little bit over. I'm sorry about that. But if you have any questions, go to BeFinanciallyWoke.com, read any of the blogs there, and post me a message, and I'll get back to you. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Okay. So with that, thanks for watching. I hope you get out of debt as soon as possible, and always pay yourself first and be financially woke.